I about to get my ass kicked?
Range Wilson, fitness, comedy, life. Funny, but not funny looking.
I'm the guy your woman wants to sleep with. Now, this may surprise you. I'm getting a little older. I don't have the perfect face. I don't have the perfect body. It must be my charming personality. But whatever the reason, I'm one of those mythical creatures, the alpha male. You don't hear from alpha males too often because we're too busy having sex. But I've taken some time away from that important activity to give you some of my insights about relationships. Now, relationships are funny things. You're supposed to devote yourself, heart, soul, body, to one other person. And women love to preach this, you know that. And in general, they seem to practice what they preach until the alpha male comes along. I have Facebook friends who are always posting about fidelity and trust and praising their man to the skies. And then they turn around and make it clear to me that they're willing to make an exception in my case. Women don't seem to have any problem if there's a logical contradiction. They'll be someplace with the guy they've been praising to the skies on Facebook, and they'll still be giving me the bedroom eyes. And, I'll say, hey, isn't that your guy over there? Oh, he's just my ride. Or, yeah, we're living together, but it's just for convenience. Or, yeah, we're going to bang later, but it's just something we do. It doesn't mean anything. Meanwhile, the guys don't seem to care at all. That's the strange thing to me. If you flip that around and the guy's flirting with some girl, his woman goes to code red instantly. She comes over there and drags him away using any excuse or no excuse at all. But to guys, it doesn't seem to bother them if I'm talking to their woman for 10, 15, 20 minutes. And I'm not sure why that is. If anyone has any insight, let me know in the comments below. Maybe the guy's just happy that someone else is keeping the woman entertained. Maybe I don't look like a threat because I'm not really the burly He-Man type that they might think would be stealing their girl. Whatever it is, the guys generally don't seem to care. Now, once in a while, the guys do intervene. One time, I was out at a dive bar talking to the prettiest girl in the place because that's what I do. And her guy came over and just stood there. Now, he was about 6'5", 250, biker, with a bunch of his biker friends nearby. Oh, I just looked up at him and said, "Am I about to get my ass kicked?" And he said, "No, she doesn't belong to me. I don't belong to her." And I was tempted to kind of test that and say, "Oh, so you don't mind if I take her home then?" But I decided not to press my luck. I have a pretty good sense for where the boundaries are in that situation, and I've managed to stay out of trouble so far. What I have not managed to do is keep my alpha male status at all times. I've slipped out of the alpha male category, and I wasn't quite sure why I wasn't getting the bedroom eyes anymore. Then I realized I had gained some weight, I wasn't looking quite as good, and I started to pay attention to what was happening there. I got myself back in shape and figured out the formula for this. If you stand straight up and look down, and you can see your package, then you might be an alpha male. If you look down and all you see is your gut, you are automatically disqualified from being an alpha male. Now don't you go cheating. I know some of you out there, you're bending way forward. Right, you're doing this. You can't bend forward. You got to stand straight up and look down. Me, I'm good. I still have a chance of being an alpha male. If you look down and all you see is your gut, you might want to check out my fitness videos. In the meantime, like this video if you liked it, share on social media, subscribe for more videos like this. My name is Range Wilson. I'll see you next time.